Alright, y'all. It's your boy Rico. Back at it again with another vid, for real. I posted some shit like 2 days ago, right? And y'all probably ain't see it. And for this reason, right here. My shit got like immediately blocked as soon as I posted it. Like the new Eminem song, Houdini. I tried to post that, but then I got immediately copyrighted by Universal, which is kind of crazy, because like, nigga, I had that shit up for like 5 minutes. I didn't even have it up for like a minute, bro. Like, literally, me and my friends who were in the video were the only people who viewed that before that shit got copyrighted. So yeah, you probably didn't get a chance to see that video. So I'm back at it with another one that hopefully this won't get copyrighted, because the dick riding is insane. So I'm probably not supposed to curse in the first monetization. I don't care. Y'all know I don't. We about to start this video off today though. This is gonna be like a no jumper reaction to what's been going on recently between Almighty Suspect and Sharp. If y'all been tuning in to No Jumper right now, it's been kind of like crazy, the hostility levels up there. Which is what Adam is kind of like, you know, getting his monetization off of, is all of this controversy and shit like that. That's what this show has been known for quite a while, since the last cast had left, because they were actually like a good cast. They didn't really need all these weekly controversies in order to like make a good show. But now that Adam has all these like replaceable ass pieces in here, sorry for the English, niggas know what I got going on. I'm getting better at this shit though. I've actually talked like a whole minute without saying nothing. But back to the point though. The nigga Adam is good for like starting controversy, because his last cast, they were good. They really just didn't need that. Like, you could bring on a guest and they could have like an honest conversation with the guest, and it would be pretty interesting content. Like, Duno was a good guest. Like, Duno was a good host. I'm sorry, my boy Duno was a good host. You feel me? He had the Spanish people on there. You feel me? Latin community. You know, like it would just, you got all the different flavors up there at No Jumper at that point, and it was like everybody was contributing in their own way, and they made that shit super cohesive. Blasey had the clothes. T-Rail had the clothes too, but we really was fucking with T-Rail because T-Rail was just a cool nigga. Like, we ain't give a fuck about T-Rail clothes. I ain't gonna lie to you. That Last King shit, it's out of here. Sorry. But my boy Blasey, yeah. Blasey had the clothes and shit like that. You feel me? Awful lot. It was just so many good things about that previous cast that this cast cannot compete with. But where they do compete and hold the candle is the fucking drama. You know? It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that every day up here at No Jumper. So we about to tune in to the recent little controversy between Sharp and Almighty Suspect. And the reason why they're beefing in the first place, I can say from what I feel like, this started a while back. And this is going to be brought up in Flacco's video. They were arguing one day about like topics about the black community. And I feel like Suspect was he was very enraged by the viewpoints that Sharp had. And I don't know if that was like the turning point of their relationship, but I do feel like the opinions that Sharp shared about the black community, you know, Suspect did not appreciate that, being somebody that was advocating for us, you know. I'm not even the type of nigga that really like Almighty Suspect. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Really don't fuck with the nigga that much. But when it comes to like his ideals on current events and basically just the black community in general, when it comes to oppression, things like that, I agree with him most times. I agree with what he says most times. When it comes to most things about the black, when he talks about the black community, usually his insight is actually educated. You know, like, it seems as if he does research behind the things he's saying. He's not just talking out his ass. When usually the people that try to refute him for what he's saying, they're just talking out of their ass. They're using like emotional viewpoints and anecdotal evidence in order to try to like refute what he's saying and laying out. So when it comes to those kind of topics about us, you know, I rock with Suspect all the way when it comes to that. Because the nigga, he's on point. He's usually on point when it comes to that. And to be honest with you, I gotta kind of change what I said. Like, I don't like the nigga. I didn't like the nigga. Like, I hated him. Not gonna lie to you. But after, like, hearing his views, he's a hard nigga to dislike sometimes, bro. Like, he really is. Because he's kind of insightful more than you would think he was, based off how he acts in certain moments. So we're gonna get into this video though. Sorry for ranting so long. I just had to give y'all a little introduction into this if y'all weren't privy to what was going on. And what really topped it off last week is when Almighty Suspect got on this nigga ass about, you know, thinking Drake had shouted him out type shit. So we gonna get into it. Oh, this shit acting stupid. My mouse out. Okay.
So Sharp and Almighty got
hood,
some weird, awkward tension going on. Now, I'm so not nosy that this was all going on under my radar, right under my nose, without me really knowing. For some reason, I still thought that Almighty Suspect and Sharp were best of friends.
Flacco don't stutter at all in his own videos.
I mean, I had no reason not to, bro. Like, Almighty and Sharp has been close, are probably the closest co-workers at No Jumper, right? Like, Almighty's earliest interview at No Jumper, he even shouted out Sharp and said he wanted to meet him.
Yeah. Should I bring Sharp in this motherfucker?
Oh God, where you at?
Oh.
I would love to rub shoulders with some gentlemen, especially like Sharp, for sure.
Oh, so you respect Sharp gang?
Yeah,
definitely. You got to. That's one of the greats.
Oh, he one of the greats. Elaborate. Let me tell me about it.
He got trophies. He got trophies and shit in this shit on my mama.
Yeah.
Nah, Sharp been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done for sure been hip to what he got going on for a minute. For sure. Sharp a vet.
Sharp. Yeah, let's go.
A vet.
Oh, you
I ain't
a
even
vet?
gonna cap. Nah, Sharp is a vet.
Not
Sharp is knee deep in this. You know what I'm saying? For real. Now that's some ism I respect. Definitely.
Yeah, I like that, bruh. What's up with you, man?
I mean, listen, the relationship hasn't been 100% peachy. There has been some bumps in the roads and arguments on camera, but these arguments really wasn't anything.
It's a fact. You have an opinion.
These are statistics.
Man, you're talking about 14 billion. You talking about 14 of the black people that are billionaires. Man,
talking about we can prove. You talking about
I'm talking about shit that we can change.
I'm talking about how you feel. I'm talking about shit we
and I'm
can
talking
prove.
about shit we can
I just
change.
proved it. 14.
I'm talking about
14
shit
out of
we can
3,000.
change.
Did I not prove something, Rockstar?
Oh, he put you in.
I'm sorry.
Did I not prove something?
Come on.
Anything.
Those arguments they would have on camera
Like,
would be
oh,
literally nothing
bro
because
sat there
afterwards they would go back to being
for
best
real.
of friends. And for every argument they did have on camera, they did probably an equal amount, if not more, great work tag teaming together and doing interviews. Like, for example, one of their best work is when they came together like Fusion to mark out Kelpie.
You got no money. You got no game. You probably spent your last $75 at Burlington buying that bullshit.
It's a fur coat, rabbit coat. They don't sell that at
Let's
Burlington.
keep that a band. Couldn't go to Zara at least.
Let's see.
You bum.
Am I wearing anything on here?
Bum. That
Am I
shit's
wearing
trash.
anything on here?
That shit's trash.
Am I wearing anything on
That's
here?
crazy.
Nigga, that's not my friend.
Flip flop is crazy.
Sharp is not my friend. That's not my man.
Why is that not your man?
That's just not. But I'm not gonna lie up here though. But I'm not gonna lie up here either. Like, you feel me? I'm just not.
That started off as your boy.
Yeah.
That started off as your boy.
Yeah.
And what went wrong? Because that was your nigga.
Man, it was just a lot of weird shit that I ain't gonna really say. But you feel me? A lot of weird shit behind closed doors where it's just like, man, I don't know this nigga. I don't fuck with this nigga like that.
Don't want some shit.
I ain't gonna do too much. You feel me? I ain't gonna do too much.
You
Because at
already
the end
said
of
too
the day,
much. I ain't gonna lie. When you said that's not your man,
it was like, nigga,
like you was like, I don't fuck with that
man,
nigga.
y'all
Like,
see,
weird
look.
shit.
If
You
y'all
already
wanna know
said
how
too
I feel
much.
about a
That's
nigga,
your
just look
coworker.
how I get at
And you
niggas
on
on
you basically
camera.
on the ops
And you
podcast
gonna see
telling
exactly
them
how I
that.
feel about
So
anybody.
you already did too much.
So, okay, so we can go back to that thing. Because we can go back to the Drake line. And niggas was laughing.
I think that nigga was trolling. Guys.
It was at this moment it clicked for me. The Drake
Pay close
incident.
attention.
The Drake incident. Because that was the last real hardcore, disrespectful, combative argument I've seen Suspect and Sharp engaged in on camera. And that was over Sharp thinking or believing that Drake shouted him out.
To a man.
That was the wrong time for Sharp to try to say Drake shouted him out. Because this nigga definitely like a Vice City pimp.
They gave you a
Like,
shout out, Sharp?
the nigga got on a button up with white pants.
Oh,
that explains why.
Sharp, my brother.
He said, but
My
niggas
brother.
gotta be sharp.
You gotta do something different.
You feel me? Because the nigga talked about it and said he had an A minor.
Jersey Shore type shit. You feel me? Like, that's the wrong time to say nigga shouted you out.
He said it like how I'm feeling. I'm like, all right, yeah, he mentioned me.
Oh,
I appreciate my nigga, man. Fuck with him. He saw all that shit. He saw what I was going through, what I had to stay down for. You know what I'm saying? Through all the commotion.
And you watch No Jumper,
He knows I'm outnumbered right now. He knows I'm cornered. We is light skinned. I've interviewed his artists. Hey, mind you, I've interviewed the niggas artists and everything before. So ain't no secret. Plus, I done went viral, nigga, multiple times. Drake nigga know nigga shit. Nigga, remember that. Celebrities walk up on me, I don't even be knowing they fans of mine. Straight up. Let's not ever get it up, nigga.
Now, here's the thing, bro. Sharp is my guy, and Sharp is our guy. So regardless of what we think, we're not about to step in and tell our homie, hey, bruh, Drake ain't shot you out. But Almighty Suspect is a tad bit more honest and direct and straightforward than a lot of us, right? So when Sharp came on the Monday show to sort of speak about Drake shouting him out, Almighty Suspect had a more brutal response, and that ignited a full-on argument between Almighty and Sharp, where Sharp told Almighty he's gonna break him for one of his bitches.
We know you fucking out of my mind.
You got a shrine in your bathroom. We know who you going for.
We did it for the bitch.
We know who you going for.
Man.
We know who you going for. You got a shrine in
and
your
that shit gonna stay up.
You got a shrine. I know.
Emotion is great. Like, he's doing emotion. Describing how ball is going. He's done it multiple times already. Like, for him not hooking him is kind of crazy too. Like, is he getting up? Yeah, like, this is the point where it's no longer a joke. You gotta hook this nigga for real. Now you playing in my face.
This is crazy.
Pick up the slobber, nigga. It's dripping all on your draw. That's Drake balls and shit, nigga. Pick the slobber off your chin, nigga. Take that slime down and get his dick out your mouth, nigga. Fuck you, man. I had to hand him a napkin because all the nuts was just slinging all down his chin and shit. I had to hand him a napkin. So I'm not crazy right now.
Handing me a napkin is fucking crazy. It's crazy.
A lot of people look at this conversation from a bird's-eye view and thought this isn't a conversation among dudes who really have respect for each other. This is kind of odd. Now, I am a civilian. I'm tender, right? I'm not in the game. Now, the game could be described as pimping or money management or whatever, right? But when you're in the game, apparently taking somebody's girl is a sport, right? So Sharp would hone in on that and tell Suspect he's going to move him for one of his girls. Now, Suspect would tell Sharp, you can try if you want. I don't care.
Go in that bitch.
I'm gonna move him.
You can't even say. You can't even say it. Oh, really?
I'm gonna move him.
The suspect who?
That's how you gotta do it, bro.
You can't even say it for the hoe.
My bitch don't want to be nowhere with the Drake posters, ganger.
Hey, you never know.
So which bitch get moved first though?
Hey, you have action.
You never
Try
know
your
what
best.
she would.
Try your best.
My best. I never tried.
Try your best.
I don't ever try.
Try your. Hey, you clearly try.
I'm moving about a bitch. That's how we do it.
Go right.
That's how we supposed to do it.
I'll walk you
That's
right
how
to
we
the front
supposed
door.
to.
Try your best.
Sure. Get
the fuck out of here.
No, you get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, pick the slobber of Drake nuts all off your face and get the fuck out of here.
That's the biggest context clues we have for why Sharp and Almighty Suspect may be beefing. Because Almighty Suspect did tell T-Rail that it's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. So did Sharp make good on his promise? Did Sharp attempt, or did he move one of Almighty Suspect's girls? Or did Suspect move one of Sharp girls? Are they beefing over 304s?
That pimp shit serious.
I don't know.
What's that one nigga told?
Right? Now, what we do know, though, is that Almighty Suspect and Sharp are not on the same page in terms of knowing when this beef started. Because Sharp would take to the No Jumper show to say he was actually surprised when he heard that Almighty Suspect was on Back on Fig telling people that they weren't friends. He said he was shocked and he didn't know this information.
Do you feel disrespected by Almighty, and what are your thoughts on him after what you heard last night? Does that change how you feel about him at all?
No, because, hey, man, shit, whether you fuck with me or not, if I fucked with you, I fucked with you.
When I put this shit
however
up.
that go, it go. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no, I don't know. That shit makes me feel funny. Like to say, like, you know what I'm saying? To even be in that type of seat, to have to do that, especially when I felt like we built some camaraderie or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to say anything negative. I don't got nothing to say negative, homie, about him. Hell, I really had nothing to say negative about Smack. He just got to really popping it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to let Church know what time it was. But all the other shit, like, I'm not, bro, I have no issue with nobody or trying to, you know what I'm saying, somebody I've worked with, fucked with, you know what I'm saying, on me, have had a heart-to-heart with. Like, that's hard to try to go put it on camera and act like none of that shit ever existed.
Were you surprised to hear that come out of his mouth?
Of course. I was a little disappointed. To be honest, it hurt a little bit.
Sharp is saying he was shocked that he was not expecting to hear that, and he didn't know that Suspect felt this way. Suspect would actually say on stream that he told Sharp, that he texted Sharp, and they already had this conversation before he went on Back on Fig, and Sharp already knew they weren't getting along.
The teams you got first. Why are you and Sharp not getting along? I need an explanation for the video I'm working on. I ain't gonna say too much, but all I am gonna say is don't let him play that victim role and shit.
Hold on, let me make sure niggas can hear me. Make sure niggas can hear me. Yep, niggas can hear me fine. Don't let niggas play that victim role. He knows exactly my problem with him, and he knows what's going on. He knows my problem with him. Don't let him act like a victim. I already addressed my problem with him on his phone,
and that's where he feels
way before he did it. So
keep your eyes open down low. It should be a
we ain't gonna let him act
like
he just didn't know, and I just went on back on Fig, and it was just a surprise. Nah, nigga, you knew. You knew I was talking to you, nigga. I told
Bargnani made that shot tougher than it needed to be. Just go straight up with it.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah.
Both parties are not being direct in terms of saying exactly what the issue is. Now, Brick Baby will give some context clues in terms of, man, don't harp on that, man. That ain't nothing. Now, that will lend to the theory of maybe it's over a 304 or a chick. But I don't think that Suspect or Sharp will be beefing over a 304.
Yeah,
it's not that fake.
I don't want to see them beef.
Me neither.
I don't like it either.
I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie. It's cool, but it ain't. It's like, but motherfuckers gotta stand up for what they mad for. Cause I know a little bit more. I ain't gonna go into it, but it's just like you gotta come to closure with what was going on. Like, bro, you harping on, you know, like, come on, gang.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna do more investigation and get to the bottom of this, man. But this is possibly going to be a good end of an era if we never see Almighty Suspect and Sharp do another interview again together. I feel like this is going to hurt the fans, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think? Is this over a bit? Or is this something else? Y'all let me know right now. If you're still watching, click on this video right here to find out why Fresh and Fit kicked out this Kevin Samuels wannabe. All right, it's really bad. Like, he lost all his fans after this Fresh and Fit podcast. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about.
Okay,
I'm out of here, folks.
Peace. That was a great video by Flacco. Appreciate you, Flacco, for the video. Poetic Flacco posted this. He's also a No Jumper employee. He's a part of the No Jumper podcast. So, Flacco just gave us a lot of information right there, based on what he knows. But a lot, but very little, you know? Because we using the video, that's really all we're using. Flacco's commentary in between, it's pretty cool, but he still didn't explain to us why they were actually upset, you know? He used the clips for us to investigate. So being that we're doing that, right? Why do you guys think that these niggas not fucking with each other? In my opinion, at this point, after hearing that, you know, the little bit at the end where it said, I'll take one of your bitches, da-da-da-da. For me, that might be a reason why one of these niggas is butthurt. And it seemed like it's Suspect, for real. It seemed like Suspect the one that really ended this friendship or relationship. Because he's the one who has the actual problem. You see what Sharp said. Sharp said, I don't really have a problem with bro. Feel me? Da-da-da-da. I don't really understand what it is that we're upset about. The part where he said he doesn't really understand what we're upset about, I feel like that's partially cap and an honest truth, right? It's cap because you know what the fuck you did to make the nigga mad, right? You just don't believe that's a reason to be as mad as he is. That's really what it is. You know how mad you made the nigga, but you don't believe he should be as mad as he is. You know what the fuck you did though, and you know why he's mad because he texted you. I don't believe Suspect to be a nigga to lie about some shit like that. Like I feel like he definitely addressed the situation with Sharp. I just don't know how far or how deep they got into the conversation for Sharp to sit there and say he doesn't really know why it's going this far, you know? But to bring that up on Fig Community World is crazy. I don't agree with that part of it because you are being honest to the fans and the fan base, but at the same time, you are clearly going against your coworker and you are going on the opposition's podcast and talking about him. Like, there should be some level of camaraderie at your workplace to where that things like this should just not be commonplace. But, that's really all I have on the matter for now. I'm going to let y'all decide how y'all feel about this in the comments. Please tell me what you think about this shit for real, because I really don't know how to slice it, but I really don't feel like... If we're going for who's right and who's wrong, I feel like if Suspect tripping over a bitch, he tripping. Like, period. Like, it depends on what bitch it is, though. That's where it gets like that, because it's like, you got your little hoes, your little Tatianas, then you got your bottom bitch. If a nigga fucking with your bottom bitch, then okay. I see why you would be a little upset about that, my nigga. Like, you don't just go and do that. Like, you don't fuck around with no baby mamas, no shit like that. Like, nigga, you mind your business. Like, keep it peak for real. Like, don't try to play me because I played you out about the Drake shit because you know the nigga ain't really shout you out type shit. And if y'all want my opinion on that, I don't really know. if Drake shouted him out or not. I'm not gonna discredit the nigga and say that Drake never shouted him out, because the nigga did say, "Be sharp and tell the people" type shit. You know, like that's I don't know what else he'd be referencing. To be honest with you, like I don't want to just give it to Sharp. Be like, oh yeah, this nigga was talking about you, Sharp. Drake definitely shouted you out. I don't know that for sure. You know, like it makes sense though how he could think that, but it is a bit of a reach. But who else? It's like, who else would the nigga be talking about? Kind of shit. Like, what the fuck is Drake talking about when he said that bar? That's the bigger question. Cause what the fuck is the B Sharp line about? Like, otherwise it doesn't really make sense. I'm not gonna lie to you. If he's not mentioning Sharp in that B Sharp line, the shit don't even really make sense, like, at all. I don't even think there's a B Sharp in music notes. So, yeah. Don't get me to quote and shit and explaining musical notes to y'all neither. But I'm out. That was the video, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in to your boy. You know, I will be back with another one. I always tell y'all I'm gonna drop another one the same day. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. You fuck with the kid, you fuck with the kid though. See y'all later. And like Big Lo said, at the end of the day gotta end. I'll see y'all boys later. I'll see y'all later too, shawties. I don't know if y'all watching your boy. You know, I got the natural fro popping right now. Looking like your granddaddy in the 7-star playing with me.
Say that you love me, lil' shawty. Say that you love me, lil' shawty. Say that you love me, lil' shawty. I know you don't love me, but why would you lie to me? Shit made me hard in the heart, then it tore me apart, and you said you would ride for me. I used to think how you hurt me and wipe my own tears. Remember you cried to me. I put my heart in the coffin, been feeling exhausted. It feel like I'm losing myself.